It's the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Street. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage. By this offensive line, the back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
A new set of downs after that completion. And there's the handoff. Jukes to get past a man. Tackle made after a big gain.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. You start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. The receiver makes the catch. And he's tackled, but only after picking up the first down.
Boy, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Makes the grab, a chance to score. And they finally tackle him down at the one. Big gain in the pitch and catch. The Buffaloes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Touchdown, Colorado, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Second down play coming up. Looks right for a quick completion. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Back to throw again. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
How about the effort here by this receiver to lay out and come down with that completion? He didn't pick up a ton of yards, but showed you what kind of athlete he is.
That catch makes it a more manageable third down. It's a sack.
Well, give the defense all the credit here on this third down play. They got after that quarterback in a hurry. The RPO game, quarterback decides to keep it. And how about the pursuit of that defense? Now we'll see what they decide to do on fourth down.
The Huskies will come to the line on fourth down, hoping to keep this drive going. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Makes a quick grab. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage. And the Huskies come up to the line in a hurry-up.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
Play fake, looking to throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
My gosh, they almost came up with another sack here. They have done an amazing job of pressuring this guy. And Chris, obviously, we're still in the first quarter. They better make some adjustments up front, or this is going to be a long game.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough third and long. And the quarterback dropping back. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, great job by this defense flying to the football and bringing him down. Still a lot of work to do if this offense elects to go for it on fourth down.
The Huskies will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Nice grab. It's Johnson. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Decision to go for it doesn't work out this time.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond.
And they heave it deep downfield. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with two guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Defense showing a bunch formation now. is handed off out of the shotgun.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The Buffaloes will bring their punt team on the field now. This is a low liner. This won't go a long way. And the punt will bounce out of bounds up around the 45-yard line. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game, all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Grabbed by the receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. And the Huskies will come to the line here looking to convert on fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking for a receiver. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Short pass finds the tight end. Breaks into open space. Look at that. He's still going. Now here he goes. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Buffs. The big tight end would not be denied. What a play. So the offense clicking now for building a lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Good job dealing with the footing. BAT is good. And he takes this from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. Single back, takes the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass, the catch is made. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Huskies, as they fight back here in this playoff game. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum, Kirk, and if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
The extra point, they're down 14-7 now. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And now the handoff. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looks to the left, pass caught. And he'll pick up the first down, stop at the 27.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch, gets the first down in the process.
Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll run it from the gun. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Here's the 2nd down play. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. And it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
He keeps it on a design run. Football comes out. The defense has got it. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment.
Chris, I love how this defense is playing in the rain right now. No concern at all with the vertical shots downfield. They're attacking the offense, and here they get a turnover.
And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Great cut. They whiff on him. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Washington. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Now the all-important extra point. And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Colorado offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown, so they got to bounce back from that right away. Looking for a deep completion. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. This group really struggled in the first quarter, but they've gotten things going here. Can they find some more momentum now before halftime? Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. The Huskies hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up with what you show the defense.
Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down.
Great conversion here for this Washington offense and another first down. And I'll tell you, this guy's living up to the expectations.
Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
QB keeper all the way. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. A chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Second down after that run on the previous play. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Second down play coming up for this offense. It's an out route. The catch made. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that. Made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. Some positive yards.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So here we go. Third down. Defense needs a stop here. Trying to force a field goal attempt. Quarterback looks right. Caught. Touchdown, Huskies. Still no answer for this offense.
Well, that's how you close a half up. But what a game we have already. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
Point after, up and good. The BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Breaks into open space. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. On the move now. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got fourth down.
You can see he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in pretty good field position. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? It's a quick grab. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
The receiver grabs it. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Wants to throw it. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. And he's got it, no problem. And they jump back in front. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Buffaloes will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. The passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. Play action here on 1st down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, I'll say this defense went in at halftime, made some adjustments, and they look like a different group here in these first few plays.
Second and long now at the 17. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on fourth down?
Fourth down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it's hauled in way downfield. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Chris, here on fourth down, I thought they might be a little bit more conservative, but give them credit. They take a shot downfield and hit it for the first down and much, much more.
And the Huskies come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off for a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Gets made on the out route. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. QB to the tight end for a completion. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. After a long drive, it's a third down. Is it a touchdown or a field goal? This is a 4-point play. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught near the goal line. Can't get into the end zone. They'll spot the ball at the 2.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Fourth and goal for the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? Receiver in motion now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Launching one to the end zone. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Second down after that previous play. Press coverage now from these DBs. Looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the grab. At the second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Oh, it's incomplete. was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Caught for the completion. And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at 38.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
He finds some space. Breaks into the clear. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Getting set. Here's second down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll leave the ball deep down that right side. Touchdown, Colorado. And that will give them the lead now. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Look out. Room to run here. He's in the clear. Making people miss. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big game.
I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Washington. Well, just a brilliant game for this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need your guy to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today, Kirk.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
Makes it with a 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On first down, it's play action. Goes deep off his back foot. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Breaks loose at the 40. Here he goes. Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter. So, Kirk, it's Washington in front, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Start the fourth quarter of this playoff game. They'll go to the air. On the run, he'll let it go. Garfield's shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down after a short gain there.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, you might as well just keep attacking just like that.
Looking to chuck it again. Deflected, and the defense forcing the incompletion brings up fourth down.
Just missed his intended receiver on that third and short. The offense is now going to have to settle for 3 points here in such a close game in the fourth quarter.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. The pass rush closing in. Oh, no, trap him back there. A fourth down stop and a sack, no less.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. And the result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Now it's second down here. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Crosses the 10-yard line. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
The Huskies hustle to the line to run that hurry up. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to. After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Touchdown, Huskies. This offense really clicking. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
Automatic on the PAT. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. No huddle here for the offense.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
No huddle now for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And looking for a big play here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
Well, down late in this football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
And the Washington offense retakes the field here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Chris, that would have been his 5th touchdown of the game if he hit that one. I'm a little surprised he didn't get it. He's been on the money today.
Quick throw, the catch is made. He'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes a reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Leaning on the run game here late. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the 4th quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
Just get this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Good work to get the foot down after the grab. This running back, Kirk, might have been spending some time with those receiver drills.
Yeah, as you know, Chris, these running backs anymore in college football, they are really like glorified wide receivers because not only do they have to be excellent runners, but as you see here, the ability to be able to catch the ball and then the awareness to get a foot down to be able to stay in bounds for a nice gain. Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them in bounds, and keep that clock moving.
He's got it, and that is enough for a first down.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Comes up with the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. And the Buffaloes lining up here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage, get a corner up in his face, and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. The pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play.
They're trailing by this much in the fourth quarter. The defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
He escapes the pocket. And this pass is caught. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
It's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Oh, he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be second down now.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Boy, if he just would have been able to catch the ball on this drag route, there's a ton of space ahead of him. It's an unfortunate drop here for the offense.
They break the huddle on 3rd and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he'll be brought down.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
And it's a direct snap. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buffs.
What a call here. 4th and goal, and they keep it on the ground for 6. That sends a big message to this defense. The offense felt they could win up front, and the run here confirms it for 6.
Now they'll empty the backfield on this 2-point conversion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Oh, the pass is picked off.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the 2-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Bringing pressure. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A quick throw out left, complete. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. A deep shot to the right. And is intercepted. Breaks into the open. Powering through the defender. Refuses to be stopped. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the 4th quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The tackle is made. The clock runs out, and that will do it. Of course, in the playoffs,